All right, we're in the middle of tax season, and for most of us, that can come with questions about the filing process. For example, how can major life changes impact how we file? Here with great answers and insights, Stefanie Ricchio from TurboTax Canada. Stefanie, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so first off, let's start with folks who are maybe filing independently for the first time. What tips do you have?
So first, we recognize that the Canadian tax system can be overwhelming, but there are things you can do. Setting up your MyCRA account before you start your taxes is going to help you along the way.
Okay.
You can utilize functionality like autofill your return and transfer your T-slips directly into your tax return, which is a time saver. You can also access your contribution limits. You can access your carry forward balances and your notice of assessment. So it's really helpful to have that information handy as you start your return. And then, of course, you can use a tax solution like TurboTax Assist and Review and work with a tax expert. You can ask an unlimited amount of questions while you're preparing your return. You can ask them questions just before you file and have a full review completed. And you can also bring them in after you've filed if you would like some post-filing support.
That's great. Support and options are great.
Absolutely.
What about maybe getting married or starting a family? How can that impact our tax situation?
So first, we recognize that they are definitely major life events,
Right.
but for the most Canadians, it doesn't really change your taxes immediately. So from a marriage perspective, you just need to let the CRA know that you have changed your marital status and make sure you select the right flag when you're preparing your tax return. And really, it's because the credits, deductions, and benefits that are available to you will change as your relationship status changes as well. When we think about having children, of course, a huge life event, but from a tax perspective, there really is no immediate impact. But what's really important is to let the CRA know that you have had this child and you have this dependent, so now you can get things like the Canada Child Benefit and be able to deduct the childcare expenses on your tax return.
That's great to know. What about buying a home? It's something a lot of us will go through. How does that kind of change or impact our tax reality?
There's definitely benefits that are available for first-time home buyers. So if we think of the home buyer's amount, an eligible purchase would allow someone to claim up to $10,000, which could mean a $1,500 non-refundable tax credit to put towards income taxes payable. We also have the tax-free first home saving account, which we can contribute up to $8,000 annually to a lifetime maximum of $40,000 to put towards the purchase of a home. And then, of course, we have the home buyer's plan, which effective April 16th of 24, now we can take out $60,000 from our RRSP tax-free to put towards that purchase of a home. And for a couple, that could be up to $120,000 tax-free.
This CP24 Breakfast Business Update has been brought to you by TurboTax. Now this is taxes.